Gary, lots of excitement building ahead of our first home game of the season. How are you feeling coming off the back of the first two matches we've had?
Obviously disappointed to lose both matches, but saw a lot of good signs in both. The first half at Bristol was excellent, and the way we set about trying to win the game, that we followed a game plan and it was working really well. Second half we didn't get on the ball enough, and we know the reasons for that. On Tuesday night I thought we were excellent in a game where a lot went against us. The 2 goals are poor and we have to be better than that, but I think the progress from Saturday to Tuesday in terms of performance was good, and looking forward to being back at the DW in front of our own fans and get our season up and running.
Is it the perfect time to have this home game then, if you're seeing the improvements that you believe necessary?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's always nice to play at home. You play in front of your own fans, they get behind you, as they did all the last season, and since obviously Barnsley, it's the first game we've been back at the DW and the Championship, and I'm sure they're looking forward to it, to see our season get up and running.
How important could games at the DW Stadium be this season? And the chairman has repaid the faith that the fans had in the team last season with cheaper price season tickets, and they really seem to be coming together.
Yeah, I always think home games are important, and I think the club getting the season tickets at a cheaper price and the fans being allowed to come at that value for money is great. We need their support. Last year I really felt their backing as that increased, the performance increased and the momentum increased, so we need them to be as much a part of it as ever. So we're looking forward to having the back-to-back home games Saturday, Tuesday.
And of course, it's Blackburn Rovers who are visiting, a familiar face in the other dugout. You didn't play a game under Owen Coyle, but you were still in the squad then. What can you expect from his team?
A very hard-working team who will come and attack and try and win the game. I never played under him, but he was great with me in a time where my injuries were taking their toll, and he was great with me, and he had an unfortunate circumstance taking over a team that had just been relegated, and it proved to be difficult, but he's a proven manager at this level and higher, so we understand it's going to be a very difficult match and we need to be ready for it.
You've had your fair share of injuries in pre-season, and Blackburn have had the same. How is your squad looking heading into this game?
There's no more injuries, thankfully, but we have had a couple of long-term injuries that were out with our control, and you have to deal with that as a squad, and we've done that so far, and Saturday's no different. We're going to go in. People have recovered from Tuesday night. The other group has trained, and everyone is ready and available.
In terms of your squad, are you any closer to strengthening the positions that you want to strengthen in terms of incomings?
Yeah, I think we will be probably early next week. I think we'll have new faces, and I think we need that. You could see on Tuesday when we tried to rest players, it was academy players that came up, which is great for the club, but going into a long Championship season, we need more depth to the squad that's going to give us seasoned campaigners who know what it takes in the Championship, and I'm sure the club will provide that for us next week and give the squad a bit more depth.
Andrew Taylor left the club on loan for Bolton Wanderers earlier this week. Are you expecting anything more in terms of outgoings from your squad?
I'm not sure. There's nothing at the minute to report, but clubs are well within their rights to come in and try and get our players, so again, the transfer window I think will go crazy in the next few weeks, so we need to be prepared for anything and be ready to react from that.
When you're looking to build into your squad, bring players in, do you assess it on performances that you get between now and the end of the transfer window as to what you might need?
I don't think so. I don't think we look that short term. I think I always look long term and try and build a squad that I believe throughout the course of the season will bring us success. So whether we win on Saturday or lose, it's not going to affect my thinking. I know the players I've got, I know the ones I can trust and rely on, and we've got a lot of good players here. I think it's them that need help in terms of the depth to that squad. You know, it's no good going through a Championship season with 11 players. You need a squad these days, and we have to add to that to give them the good players that we have help in gaining success that we look for.
In terms of those that you have brought in so far, how impressed have you been? I mean, particularly Alex Gilby, who's got a great finish for the goal against Bristol City.
Yeah, I think they've all done well. I think they've all brought something to the group, and I think they can all progress and be even better. It's always difficult coming to a new club. You have to move house, you have to get to know different people, get to know a different football club, a different playing style. So it can be difficult, but I think they've all settled in. There's been hiccups for some of them in terms of injuries or things along the way, but all in all, I'm delighted with the work we've done. We still need to add more of that to bring the squad right up to where we want it to be.